What up, players? It's Warboss Tay up in this mug. Welcome to my Shop With Me video where we go into Hobby Lobby and we look at what they've got that could be of use to us as Warhammer painters. It's amazing. I went in thinking I was just going to hang out with my wife and my kids and help her look at stuff to decorate the house for fall, and I ended up coming out with some things, but also just a greater knowledge and appreciation of what they have. So case in point, I am now filming this video off of a foam sheet, which cost me, well, I'll reveal it in the video, but I looked at it and I was like, oh, this would be a good background for filming. And then I took a look at the price and I was like floored. I always thought that I would be paying for like a cutting mat or something that would be more appropriate to work on. But after seeing other people posting and filming off of a darker background, I thought I'd give it a try. And I am really happy with how this turned out. So I like how the colors pop and everything looks nice. There's no confusing grid to muddle up the camera, the autofocus and everything. It's just really clean and nice. So I think this is what we're going to be using. All right, let's take a look at the video. Now, when we went into Hobby Lobby, I was just looking around at all of the fall stuff they have on display. The prices are so nice, especially when we get to the hobby section. But just when you walk into the store, they have all this fall decor up on the walls. Lots of cups. And these are things that I'm never going to be using. But, you know, if you like to decorate for the season, I'm sure this all changes over every time there's a new season and a new color palette. Oh, what fun to go shopping at Hobby Lobby with your family. Now, this is the foam sheet I'm talking about. 99 cents, players. 99 cents. I could spend like the same amount of money that it would cost me to get like a cup of coffee at Starbucks and have enough sheets so that if I spill like my paints on or anything, that I'll be set for like the week. $5 for a value pack of 25 brushes that are probably not going to last you very long, but would be okay for doing applications that require a junky brush. Then they've got this big case of spray paints and just like regular paints up in the upper left there. I saw like a lot of things that I would normally see at a hobby shop. These helping hands here, and I'm gonna try to zoom in. I think this is like $10, which is pretty good. $9.99, yeah. Testers, spray enamel. I just saw the testers label and I thought, oh, I gotta see what they've got. And it's just colored spray enamel, but still. The airbrushes here, I don't think you're gonna get great quality, but for beginner airbrushes, $10. That's crazy. The only thing you would need is like a compressor. And this is $10 for a starter airbrush kit. So like I said, you're not gonna be doing the best work. $17 for a dual action gravity feed, I think that was. And then they have these other kinds of less quality cordless airbrush kit, just different thing. And then I was like, what's this at the bottom? A gel blaster. What the heck is a gel blaster? I don't know. More airbrushes at the bottom. And then look, a line of Vallejo colors. Oh man, I feel like I'm in a hobby shop. You know what I forgot to do though? I forgot to look at the price tags on these. So let's see if we can see any. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not too sure how much these Vallejo ones cost, but they have like some things here. You got your varnishes, gloss, matte, satin, different colors. That looks like an old gold on the left. You got some paint shifters here down at the bottom. And then I thought, oh look, like silver metallics. No matter how much you're paying, I bet it's not as much as you would be paying for in a craft store or in a hobby store. $6 for gloss coat or dull coat paint on. And then for your super glue, $6. That's a great deal. Canopy glue, balsa wood glue. And then plastic cement here. I was interested to see how much the plastic cement and the plastic glue is going to be. Looks like it's $5.99. That's terrific. Then I saw my boy Bob Smith here. $7.49 for Bob Smith super glue accelerator. $8 for 3 hobby knives and all those extras. if I was to go to my hobby shop, my local hobby shop, that would cost something like 20 bucks, I think. Oh man. And then if you want to go into the terrain and the scenery, here's just a look. You've got your model railroad stuff on the other side of the paints. And I mean, look how cheap these prices are. Wire foliage branches. Some things just to give you ideas, even if you decide not to go out and get it. This is a part of the display that's just all the basing material, the grit or the talus, and then different kinds of grass, some scenery bits at the top. So you can get some ideas for doing base work that, like some of these are pretty well priced. My one that I was really interested in was actually the snow. But all of these bags, if you take a look at the upper right hand corner, the pricing is just really nice. Snow powder for $2.50? I mean, even if the quality is not the best quality in the world, $2.50 for a bag of snow. $6 for hobby clippers? Are you kidding me? And then $3 for if you just want to get a hobby knife with extra blades. $5.50 again. I wanted to double check that liquid cement. $5.50 for a bottle of Testor's liquid cement. $6 for super glue. So if you paid $6 for super glue, $7.50 for the Bob Smith accelerator, then you got yourself a hobby cutting mat that you could take, or you can get this $7 one for your desk. This one looks pretty good. It's completely blank on the back side, and there are different sizes. So you could take this travel one, just plop it down on whatever table you are at, wherever you're at. If you're going on a business trip or you're leaving home, you're going to the in-laws, or you get this big honker right there. That is perfect for the size of desk that I'm working on, and it's just the price is so nice. The price is nice. Then I was like, oh, let's take a look at these acrylic paint tubes. 12 bucks! Get out of my face. I only buy the super cheap Liquitex brand. And I wanted to check because that's Liquitex for $6. The one in front of me is actually called Royal Langnickel. So it's cheaper at Walmart. But then here, this is what I really wanted to get. A 005 micron pen. I paid $8 for this in Hawaii, and I just couldn't believe it. So yeah, check it out, players. If you have not been to Hobby Lobby, into the painting section, it's not all just balls for bowls. Like, go with your lady boss. Find something cute for your kids. My son found this little spatula that's also a fishing rod. He's into fishing now, even though we don't go fish. He just likes watching stuff. And then look at this. At the register, $3 for poster tack. Sticky tack. You could put it on the back of a piece of cork or a paint bottle, and there you go. So this was, I decided to go with $2 for a micron pen to write fancy script work and a 99-cent foam sheet. So we're gonna see how long this lasts, but I'll definitely be back. Let me know, what have you found at a Hobby Lobby for your hobby? Goodbye, everybody. See you later. Ah, my hand.